Before we begin, just obviously little brief disclaimers. We're a regulated environment, so we got to throw these up here. We don't provide any type of tax advice. We do not. We're not attorneys. We're not accounting advice. Majority or decent amount of this information was helped prepared by the Allianz Insurance Company. We're not affiliated. We're not representatives of them, but we do have to give them credit for some of the slides that are here. A little bit about CIG, what we do. For those of you who don't know, although looking around the room, I think most of you do, we're a wealth management and financial planning firm. We were started actually in 1997 by Osman Minkara, and we've since grown to the stature that we are now. We focus in on wealth management and financial planning for our clients. And quite frankly, what does that mean to you? That means we look out at all facets of your management. So we're going to be today talking a little bit about Social Security, which is one piece. But again, that's one piece to the overall puzzle to say how can we make sure that we grow, protect, and then ultimately look to transfer or your wealth, and how do we continue to move from there. Taxation of benefits. Again, not a lot of people realize that these benefits may or may not be taxed depending on your income situation. So what they do, and this is where it gets a little bit complicated, is they take a look at your sum of your adjusted gross income. So again, look at your last tax returns, look at the bottom of page 1, has your AGI, okay? You then have to add back your non-taxable interest, then you have to add back half of your Social Security benefits, which equals your combined total income. Again, a little formulaic, but most people benefits are taxable. And what they say is if that number is less than $32,000 and you're filing jointly, you pay zero tax on any of your Social Security benefits. If you're between 32 and 44, 50% of that benefit is taxed, and anything above 44 from an earnings standpoint, 85% of it's taxed. Now, keep in mind, that benefit isn't taxed at 85%. It says in essence 85% of the benefit is taxable. So it's not, they just take it away from a tax standpoint. 15% is going to be tax-free regardless from an income standpoint of what your income is. So that's a little bit, it trips some people up from time to time. From there. With that being said, we're going to kind of conclude the rest of the presentation. What I recommend for everybody here, if there's additional questions, let's sit down and talk. As I said, the best thing and the first thing I'm going to tell you to do, if we're going to talk specifically Social Security, go onto the Social Security website, print out your most recent benefits, make sure to either fax those to me or get them to me beforehand so I can run some analysis. So we're not playing what if, we're going to play specific to your situation, and if we can have these conversations to see what makes the most sense. Again, as we do our planning for our clients, this is something that we do kind of as an integral part of what makes sense, how does it make sense, and are we going to continue to work, or are we going to take it early from there?
Securities offered through CIG Securities, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services available through CIG Asset Management, a SEC-registered investment advisor. Insurance services provided by CIG Risk Management. All are wholly owned subsidiaries of CIG Capital Advisors.